My name is Bill Lewis, and it's my privilege to be your host to our First Steps to Manager training. This training is geared toward our brand new Forever business owners, and we congratulate you for the decision you've made to become part of what we consider the greatest opportunity in the world. Today's training will be taken from the First Steps to Manager booklet. For those of you who have not yet downloaded a copy of this booklet or have not purchased one, you'll notice on your control panel that you have a section entitled Downloads or Handouts, You'll see in there a First Steps to Manager PDF that you can download. If you want to go ahead and start downloading that now, that's fine. Be sure that you minimize the pop-up window that will come when you start the download so that you can follow along with our training. At the end of today's training, we will take as much time as we have to answer any questions. If you have questions, also on your control panel, you'll notice a section with that as its title. Feel free to type in questions that you may have, and as time permits, we will address them at the end. So having said that, let's get started with our training today. I want to start off by reviewing what you learned at our Forever Business Opportunity presentation. You know, Forever was founded in 1978. Forever is a vertically integrated, financially stable, socially responsible network marketing company that manufactures health and beauty products of the highest quality and distributes them in over 150 countries. We do this through a network of independent business owners who profit from the sale of products to end consumers and from giving others the opportunity to do the same. We do it with a marketing plan that rewards individuals from all walks of life with as much or as little income as they are willing to work for. We believe that Forever provides the right product, the right marketing plan, and the right leadership. This makes the FLP plan the right opportunity for both you and me. Today, we will discuss step by step what we need to do to get our Forever business moving forward. Mark Twain once said, "The secret of getting ahead is getting started." And Walt Disney said, "The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing." Well, this presentation focuses on the doing. Let's review a few of the do's. The first do is to join as an FBO. If you haven't already done so, we invite you to go online and sponsor. The second do is to make your first purchase, preferably one of our product combinations such as a Touch of Forever combo or a Clean 9 and Vital 5 combination. The third do is to experience the results of using the products in your own home. Now, as I mentioned, we're going to be using the First Steps to Manager book, and we're going to be referring to that throughout our presentation today. This is a simple to use, duplicatable system that you not only use to get yourself started in the business, but it's what you share with the new people that you sponsor and introduce to the marketing plan and the opportunity to earn some extra income. So, the first part of this book deals with why. It's important to take some time and determine why you have joined Forever. What is it that's motivating you? Write down some of the goals and dreams that you have. Do you want better living conditions? Do you want to have more luxury in your life? Do you want to have the money to donate to your church or charity? Do you want to have exotic transportation? Do you want college for your children? What is it that's driving you? Do you want freedom and time? Well, take some time to set the goals, because these will become the motivation that will keep you going in times of doubt or frustration or discouragement. Write down your goals, all different types of goals, personal goals, financial goals, family goals. You'll find these on pages 2 and 3 of your booklet. There's spaces to list all of the things that you would like to have. After you spent 20 minutes or 30 minutes doing this, and obviously we can't take the time to do it during this short 30-minute presentation, but this is an overview to show you how to use this book in your own, building your own business. Write down all of the goals and then choose your number one goal and put a big circle around it. This is what should be motivating you. What is it? Ask yourself, what is it that would cause me to stay up later, to get up earlier, to be excited about doing something? What is it that you want? Once you have that solved, once you have that answered, once you've written it down and can identify it and picture it, you would be surprised how much motivation and direction it will give you in your business and in your life for that matter. Okay. Now, as you turn the page on the booklet, you'll notice that there are several examples of various positions in the marketing plan, all the way from novice customer to manager. What you need to do is to take your goal and determine what level that you need to be at in the marketing plan in order to achieve your goal. I'll tell you from personal experience that if your goal is anywhere over a couple of $1,000s per month, you're going to want to choose the manager level. That is the one that will take you to that amount of income or more, indefinitely more. So take a look at the position that you want and picture that as in your mind as to what you need to do to achieve what you need to achieve in the marketing plan so that your goal can be realized in your life. Then you need to work on your attitude. We all need to work on our attitude. You know, it's the only thing that we have complete control over. And I want to show a video, welcome video from the company for all of you new FBOs that will help to address the importance of attitude.
Congratulations, you are a new FLP distributor.
You're excited and a little nervous? Maybe you're having second thoughts or doubts.
What have you got yourself into? Perhaps you're not really sure about network marketing. Or you've heard some bad things.
What will your friends say? Will they avoid you? Will your family think you're crazy?
And how will you make a success of this? And where will you find anybody interested in buying these products or even the business?
These thoughts are perfectly natural. Every new distributor has them.
I had them.
I had them too.
I had them too.
Now forget about them. The most important part of becoming a success at FLP is attitude. The one thing you do have complete control over.
It's being able to smile when somebody says no.
Being willing to try again and again when things don't go your way.
Seeing challenges not as obstacles, but as steps to achieving what you want.
That's the kind of people we are, the kind of company you have just joined.
And that's why the life you want is closer today than it was yesterday.
You've taken that first step. This is where your new story begins. So, where does it go from here?
It's up to you. Are you ready to turn your life into a story worth telling?
A story that people will want to hear, even copy.
Because if you made up your mind to succeed, you couldn't have picked a better place to do it.
Welcome. ようこそ.
Welcome.
Welcome to Forever Living Products.
Hi, I'm Greg Mon. I've been a distributor with Forever Living Products for more than 20 years, and I'm still very passionate about talking with others about our company and our great products. I'm also president of the company, and I too want to welcome you to the Forever family. Every person you've just seen was once right where you are now, and you wouldn't believe what they've achieved since. But don't take my word for it. Check out some of their stories on foreverliving.com. So what's your story, and what can we do to help you live it? Take that next step now. Forever has millions of stories around the world, and now one of them is yours. Let's make it one to remember. Together, we can create greatness.
So you see, your attitude is the only thing over which you have complete control. And knowing that, isn't that exciting to realize that it's also the most important factor in the success of your business? So you really have control over the success of your business. Wade Boggs once said, A positive attitude causes a chain reaction of positive thoughts, events, and outcomes. It's a catalyst and it sparks extraordinary results. So try it. Develop that positive attitude. Look for the good in everything, and you'll be surprised at what it can do for you. Next, we need to develop confidence. It's important to have confidence in 3 areas as an FBO. First of all, in your industry, in the network marketing industry. This is one of the fastest growing segments of business in the last 60 years. It started in the 1940s, and since then it has grown steadily throughout the decades and has reached nearly $1 trillion worth of business worldwide. It is what we call democracy's way of doing business because it provides equal opportunity for people from all walks of life, all educational levels, all ethnic backgrounds. It doesn't really matter. With the right attitude and the right amount of work and effort, anybody can achieve success in network marketing. You need to have confidence as well in your company and your product. Forever Living Products, I think, is living proof of the strength and stability that comes from being a vertically integrated, socially responsible, wonderful company to be with. And it is certainly the perfect vehicle to take you to any level of financial independence that you desire to work for. You know, our products speak for themselves. They are of the highest quality that you can find anywhere. The marketing plan is well balanced and it works well. It's been around now for 37 years and it has helped hundreds of thousands of people achieve their financial dreams. And finally, and probably most importantly, you need to develop confidence in yourself. You have just as much ability to achieve success, just as much potential as any other person living on the earth. I'm here to tell you that you can do it. It is possible because I've seen successful Forever Living Products business owners on every continent of the earth. And I can tell you that if they can do it, we certainly can do it. So have that confidence. Walk with your head high and your shoulders held back that you're in a great industry with a great company, and you as a great person are a very important part of this great plan that we have. Okay, now that we've set our goals, we have adjusted our attitude, we have developed our confidence, now it's time to make a plan of exactly what we're going to do. In order to understand the plan, we need to have a basic understanding of the compensation plan that Forever makes available. I'd like to share with you another video that will introduce you to some of the concepts that we will be talking about.
Welcome to Forever. This short presentation will show you how you can begin to build your own Forever business using Forever's exclusive products and begin building a better lifestyle for you and those you love. There are 3 simple steps. Step 1, join Forever and share your experience with others. Step 2, build a small team, become a supervisor. Step 3, achieve manager status by building a large team of like-minded business owners. Let's look at each of these steps individually. Step 1, join Forever and share your experience with others. As you join and make your first purchase of Forever's exclusive products, you'll experience how they will help you look and feel better. That's a difference you'll want to share with others. As you do so, you activate Forever's marketing plan, which is what we call our compensation plan. Here's how it works. As you and those you sponsor purchase Forever products, you start accumulating case credits. A case credit is based on the monetary value of Forever products. Case credits are like points that Forever uses to track your progress as a Forever business owner. The more points you and those you sponsor accumulate, the higher you rise in the compensation plan. The higher you rise, the greater your earning potential. For instance, the first milestone to starting your own business comes when you personally purchase 2 case credits worth of product, which most do on their first purchase. At this point, you are recognized as a wholesale qualified Forever business owner with the title Assistant Supervisor. You're now eligible to purchase products at the wholesale price, plus a 5% personal discount, which brings your total discount to 35% from retail. Get ready, because beyond these incredible discounts, you're now ready to start earning money. As an assistant supervisor, you will earn 35% for all personal retail and online sales made using your Forever Business Owner ID, a number that grows to 48% as you rise through the marketing plan to become a manager. As a Forever Business Owner, you're now able to share Forever's amazing products with others and offer them the same great business building opportunity. Many have built successful Forever businesses in their local community with family and friends, while others have had great success, even global success, using social media. Perhaps you'll choose to do both. As those you have personally sponsored, whom we call Novus customers, begin making purchases, you'll earn 20% of the retail price on all purchases they make. You'll earn even more as they too become wholesale qualified Forever business owners and begin building their Forever businesses. You're now a team builder. Step 2. Build a small team and become a supervisor. Once the sales for you and your small team reach a combined 25 case credits within 2 consecutive months, you advance to the title of supervisor and qualify for an additional monthly team leading bonus. This is sometimes called the volume bonus, and for good reason. You make more money as your team's volume increases, and your percentage increases as you advance to higher levels within the marketing plan. To qualify for these additional bonus payments in any given month, you must remain active, which means you can't just sit back and let your team do all the work. You personally need to accumulate 4 or more case credits through a combination of personal purchase, retail sales, and sales to Novus customers. Step 3. Become a manager and build a large team of business owners. Achieving manager status represents a high degree of dedication and hard work. It's also the gateway to earning life-changing income. As manager, your sales bonus opportunity extends beyond your personal customers and personally sponsored business owners to the larger multi-generational team that you're helping to build. Your monthly team sales can qualify you for our generous car plan, Forever to Drive, our global travel incentives, the Eagle Manager Retreat and Global Rally, and our ultimate financial reward, the Chairman's Bonus, where Forever pays out millions of dollars to individual Forever business owners. Just how fast you do it is up to you, but with constant hard work, it's reasonable to achieve manager status in 5 to 6 months. This is where your life can truly change. There's plenty of training and support to help you along the way. At Forever, we know that the best way to succeed is to help others succeed. When you build a team of hardworking business owners, your success is assured and great things will happen. At Forever, we're invested in your success. We've seen millions of people change their lives by following these steps, and we're excited to help you do the same. Again, welcome, and thank you for becoming part of the Forever family.
Okay, so let's move on now, but we have a basic understanding of the marketing plan to step 1. What is the first thing that you want to do as a Forever business owner? The first focus that you want to have is to develop a 4 case credit business. Now, what is a 4 case credit business? Well, it means it is the volume that is generated through your own purchases for your own use, from the sales that you make to your retail clients, and from the purchases of the new Forever business owners that you have sponsored, also called Novus customers. So your personal use, your retail clients, and your Novus customers, all of those combine to create your 4 case credit business. You should aim for a minimum of 4 case credits from these sources each and every month. Now, why develop a 4 case credit business? Why is this so important? Well, because it forms the actual root system of your entire business. It is what is going to feed your business, it's going to stabilize your business, and it's going to help it to grow into a very large, wonderful tree. You want to, this is where you will, as you have your retail clients who eventually become Novus customers, who eventually become Forever business owners, it becomes a recruiting process to help you build your organization and help you retail the products to end consumers. It helps you stay focused on these very important activities. So don't forget those 3 basic activities that help you grow always in the business. Your personal use, your retail sales and your sponsoring of people to become Novus customers / FBOs. Now, personal use. You want to get to know as many of the products as you possibly can and enjoy the health and beauty benefits yourself. It helps you to gain product knowledge, and you become your own best advertisement for your business. So whether you bought a Touch of Forever combo pack or a Vital 5, a Clean 9, whatever it is you purchased, use all of the products in that pack. Become a Forever Living Products household and see how that changes your business. The next focus that you have is to make a contact list. You'll notice also in your First Steps to Manager booklet that we have a place for you to write down, I think, about 100 names. Many of you will come up with many more than 100 names. We also include in there a memory jogger, which is a system to help you remember the names of people that you've come in contact with throughout your life. Please don't prejudge. Don't try to determine at this point whether or not they'll be interested in the product or the marketing plan or the business. You just want to write down the names. You want to understand that this list will become worth a lot of money to you in the future. I remember the first list that I ever made, it only had 30 names on it at the time. It obviously grew from there, but that night I listed 30 names from memory. And I started working on some of those. I chose a few of them and started working on them. And it has literally blossomed. That list has been worth hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars to me. It can be the same for you. Then you want to start from this list developing some customers. Now there are several ways to develop customers. You'll see here on the left-hand side on pages 10 and 11 of our First Steps to Manager book that we call it Show and Tell Retailing. And there are many, many different ways. You'll see 15 ways listed on that left side there of that you can talk about the products and introduce the products and gain some retail clients. I'm going to discuss a couple of the most popular with you right now, because these are ones that you can put into effect immediately. First is the product launch. A product launch is an informal gathering in your home or in a client's home where you simply display a few of the products, perhaps some of the products from the combo pack that you've already purchased, and you talk about them. You relate experiences that you had with them and let people touch and feel and understand what it is that you have to offer. Your sponsor would be more than happy to come and help if they live close to you. If not, you can invite them to come in via Skype or any other system like that. And it's actually quite simple to do. We suggest that you hold one of these each week and rotate the day on which it's held. You might want to serve some product-based refreshments, maybe have a diffuser there with our essential oils, and don't get discouraged if not everybody shows up the first time. We many times our averages show that if you invite 10, you can expect 2 at the most to come. If you invite 20, maybe you'll have 4. If you do better than that, great. You're very, very fortunate. But it's from these small gatherings that big things start to take place. The next thing I want to talk about is the Forever FLP, what we call FLP 360. This is a personal website to which you can subscribe and have your own URL and your own customizable website. Now, understand that it comes pre-made. It's already ready to go. All you need to do is to register for it, and you select your URL, and you have a website immediately. Later, you can go in and you can edit different parts of that website to tell your own story or to put in your own pictures of products or people that you like. It's completely editable. The exciting thing about this that I have found is that when you share your web address or your URL with others and they go and visit your site, they have the opportunity not only to read about the company, the product, and about you. They can also elect to shop or to even join right there from your site. When they do that, they will be taken to the company's web store to purchase at the retail price, and you will receive all of the credit, all of the profit, and it would be as if you had sold them the product yourself in person. So that's exciting. So now you take your URL, your web address, you put it on all of your business cards, you put it on your social media pages, you get everybody that you can, you direct everybody to your website. The more people that visit your website, the more chances you have that they'll purchase and try some products. The more that happens, the more excited they will become and possibly want to join as an FBO in the future. So take advantage of this great FLP 360 website. Okay, now you've developed your 4 case credit business by product usage yourself and by developing retail clients. Now let's talk about the next part of your business. Step 2 is to sponsor a team of Forever Business owners. The first thing you need to do is your homework. What I suggest is that you go through your list, whether it be 30 names like mine or 500 like some of you may have. Choose a few people that you want to start working with to present the opportunity to. And then do a little profile sheet for each one. You'll notice on page 16 of your First Steps to Manager guide that we have some examples, some blank sheets, which we call profiling sheets. I encourage you to make photocopies of these. And you might want to have 50 or 100 photocopies so that you have them handy. You'll want to fill out one sheet for each person that you have chosen to work with. On this sheet, you will list all of their personal information as much as you know, and you put down notes. You also want to determine what it is their hot button. What is it that will get them excited or curious at least to listen to your message? So make out those sheets, develop their hot button or identify their hot button, and then we are going to start planning an approach for each one of them. Now we have on pages 18, 19, and 20, we have some specific script ideas of approaches that you can use either in text messages or over the telephone or even in person if you'd like. I highly suggest over the telephone, where you can actually cut and paste some of these different approaches so that you'll know what it is that you'll want to approach them on, how it is that you'll want to approach the business. Develop your scripts, and don't be afraid to use scripts, especially when you're on the telephone. Have them sitting in front of you on your desk or on the table so that you can refer to them and you know what it is that you want to stress. Even our most successful diamond managers in the company still use scripts. Okay, here's some ideas. You want to make the call after you've determined what the script is, and during that call, you'll obviously want to be enthusiastic. You'll want to try to push the hot button that you have developed in your profile sheet. You want to try to arouse their curiosity enough to where they will agree to meet with you. Again, don't be afraid to use your script. For example, let's suppose that one of your friends or associates months ago told you that they weren't happy in their job. Something was wrong with their job. They weren't satisfied. This would be a possible script that you could put together for them. This is a possible way to arouse their curiosity. Tell me, Sam, you said you weren't happy at work. Is that still the case? And if it is, you can follow through with another bit of text or scripting. I've just started a fantastic opportunity which attracts open-minded people. And you know, I thought immediately of you. Then you could finish with something, obviously I don't know if it will be for you or not. Only you can decide that. Let's meet up and I'll show you what it's all about. The dialogues in the First Steps to Manager booklet also contain answers to commonly asked questions. So you'll have, it's a great resource, and I suggest that you use those 3 pages over and over again as you make your calls. Now, some people have even found it helpful to have their sponsor right there sitting next to them when they make their first few calls, so that if a question comes up that they can't quite answer or don't know how to handle, they can have their sponsor come right in and try to help them right there on the spot. Another bit of advice: your very first call is going to be the most difficult one that you ever make, but it is also the most important one you'll ever make. Regardless of the outcome, regardless of what the decision of your prospect is, the mere fact that you picked up the phone, dialed it, and talked to somebody is you have taken that first step, the most important step. So don't let fear or intimidation hold you back. The worst thing they can say is no. That's the very worst thing that can happen. And there's a very good chance that they'll say yes. Now that you've made the appointment, the next step is to present the Forever Business Opportunity. This is what we present every Monday evening at 4 o'clock. You probably attended one a couple of days ago. Well, the Forever Business Opportunity is a PowerPoint presentation that we do it weekly. We have it posted up on vimeo.com/foreverinamerica, so you can access it at any time. If you don't feel comfortable going through and saying it yourself, you can show it to somebody online. It's also available on Discover Forever mobile app. Those of you who have iPads are able to actually thumb through that presentation right there on your iPad. There's the link, as I mentioned, to the webinars. And of course, your sponsor can help you do the first few of them if you like. Shouldn't be a problem at all. Now that you have taken them through the presentation and hopefully sponsored them, the next step is to get them started. Okay, that's what we have done exactly during this short 30-minute period. We hope that you would take about 90 minutes to do it, and I'll talk to you about that in just a second. You want to become the mentor or the trainer of the new people that you sponsor, and this is the perfect guide to keep you on track. Because first of all, if you've used it, you can show them what you did, and secondly, they realize that sponsoring is not so difficult because they have a system that they can plug their new people into very, very easily. So after sponsoring somebody, you want to arrange to meet with them within about 48 hours after sponsoring. Don't let too much time go by. You want to keep the flame high and the coals hot. This meeting should be about 90 minutes long. You'll want to bring with you a couple of copies of the First Steps to Manager book. You'll want to bring examples of what you did, bring your first list, bring your bonus recaps. If you don't have a bonus recap yet, ask to borrow your sponsor or your upline manager's recap. You'll want to bring your own activity trackers, and you want to show them what you did when you started and help them get started doing the same thing that you did. That's why it's very, very important for you to get started on the right foot by going through this booklet. Now, while you are there during this first 90 minutes, the first 20 or 30 minutes is going to be developing your new person's why, helping them to identify their goals and helping them identify the position in the marketing plan that they need to achieve. Then you want to actually help them take a few names from their list and do profiles of each one. Actually write down names and help them fill out that profile sheet. Help them and coach them to think about what would be the best approach for this person. And then show them from pages 18 to 20 how to develop the scripting for making the calls. Some sponsors even sit down with their new FBOs right there at the meeting, and they pick up the phone and they make calls to the first 5 people. Isn't that exciting? That's a true leader. You'll want to do the first 6 Forever Business Opportunity presentations with them, with your new person. And if you're brand new yourself, have your sponsor come in and help. So there's actually 3 of you there watching and being trained. And it's not any embarrassment to tell the new contact, hey, this is my sponsor who I brought with me to help me because I'm new at this, and he can show me and you at the same time what we're talking about with Forever. And of course, practice, practice, practice. During this 90-minute presentation, you want to practice approaches. You want to practice parts of the Forever Business Opportunity presentation. Practice helps develop confidence. Okay, that in the nutshell is what you need to do to build your business. Did you notice there was only step 1 and step 2? Step 1, develop a 4 case credit business. Step 2, develop a team of Forever Business owners who will also develop a 4 case credit business and teams of their own. It's as simple as that. It takes work, it takes effort, but it's simple. It's not complicated. Now let's talk about how exactly do you become a manager? How does all this fit in? Well, here's how you become a manager. You want to select 5 key people, and you'll find a spot in your First Steps to Manager booklet where we have 5 empty circles around you where you can fill in the names. I suggest that you fill in the names with pencil because some of them are going to change. Some of them that you sponsor will not work out so well. They'll remain as customers and users of the product. But so in that case, you would then erase their name and fill in the name of somebody else who's going to be a key person being somebody who is serious about building the business. What your goal is to develop 5 supervisors around you who each do 13 case credits with their groups each month. That will get you to the level of manager. So from the very get-go, focus on your 5 key people. Find those 5 key people. Do the approaches. Make the calls. Make the Forever Business Opportunity presentations. And then have that first meeting. After that first meeting, within a week or so, you're going to be able to determine if that person is one of your key people. They will either take the business and run with it, or they will not. So your goal is to find the 5. Well, we're almost to the end of today's training. It's too bad that we don't have more time. It's one of my favorite trainings because I love building the business. I've been doing this for many, many years, and it's a great way to help people. I feel very grateful to be a part of Forever. I feel grateful to be in an industry where we are helping people enjoy better health. I can go to bed at night with a completely clear conscience knowing that I have helped people. And it's just exciting, and I hope you feel the same way too. Now, as far as getting started and actually doing the things that I've talked about today, it's fine for us to be on this webinar, and I can talk till the moon turns blue about how to do the business. But nothing is going to happen until you pick up the phone and call somebody, until you knock on somebody's door, or until you put a post on your Facebook and try to start try to get some of your friends interested. Let me end with a wonderful video about taking that first step, no matter how scary it may be. Here we go.
Not long ago, you made a decision to become a Forever business owner. And now it's real. Real opportunities and real challenges.
I drove up here and my stomach started feeling it. I was feeling emotional.
I have never jumped out of a plane before, and so I'm so excited.
How's everybody feeling?
Pretty nervous.
Nervous?
Yeah.
Around?
Pretty
nervous.
You gotta have fun. You gotta live. And sometimes in life, we just have to have these things that we go and do for ourselves to kind of overcome that fear. This is real now. Can't turn back.
I'm trying to take some risks, enjoy life, you know? I'm ready to go.
I think it's really hard to face your fears. You know, we're going up about halfway, and then I looked out the window and I really started freaking out.
I don't think I've ever been so scared in my life.
So you didn't have time to think about it, that's the thing. So I saw my friend go first, and then all of a sudden they pull you forward, you look out. and then you just go.
Saw the first person go, and I looked and I was like, oh no, this is real. I'm about ready to jump out of the plane.
You get to the edge, and that's when I was like, okay, what have I done?
Everyone gets nervous doing something new. Things look bigger than they actually are at first. We all know our limitations and our failings, and so we kind of blow them out of proportion in our minds.
Oh yeah, you guys! Everyone! Do this!
I feel like that I can really do something that's hard, something that you think you can't do. Just do it. You can do it. Don't think about it. Just jump for it, go for it, and you will find success.
Good job! Awesome!
I am so glad I did it. It worked out better than I thought I ever dreamed or imagined. It's just like jumping out of the airplane. Did I want to do it? I kind of had a negative feeling. But then I realized that negative, you don't want that negative energy, and you don't want to bring that. You take that thought and you say, okay, I got this. Let's take that first step.
Well, there you have it. This brings us to the close of our Getting Started First Steps to Manager. I encourage each of you to take those first steps and not let fear hold you back. It will be the greatest, most important decision that you'll ever make in your financial life. I can guarantee you that. It's time for me to go. I'm sorry I don't have time to address questions. We've used up our 40 minutes, but I want to wish you all the best as you work to build your forever business and say bye for now.